gorgeous. Welcome to week 1 of your 30-day hair care challenge. I'm so excited that we are embarking on this journey together. Week 1 is all about laying the foundation to build a hair care routine that you are going to love. We're laying the foundation because we want to be able to choose products and tools that are specific to our own hair type. So think about this as building a house. You want to build a house with a strong foundation, right? So when you understand what you're working with, you'll be able to go out with confidence and build a hair care routine that you love. So this video is going to be broken down into different segments. So the first segment is going to address insecurities and common challenges that people face with their hair. We're going to identify our hair type. We're going to look at hair type identification. We're also going to look at how to set the intention and the goals for this challenge. So, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory about, just this hair care challenge and what actually inspired it. We founded a business to help women bond, create, and connect through hair. But deep into the journey, we realized that a lot of women were just struggling to keep up. This brand is a product of what happened in 2020. We know that in 2020 a lot of things just shut down, period. Shut it down, everything was shut down. It was impossible to find hairstylists to do our hair, and a lot of women were just struggling to keep up. We got deep into our journey as a business and realized that we needed to do more for our community. So the 30-day challenge was actually born. My goal is to help you achieve the best hair you've actually had in the next 30 days. By the end of the 30th day, you are equipped with the knowledge, the tools, the resources you need to go out into the world and actually build a routine that works for you. Week 1 is all about laying the foundation. So if you think about this as building a house, the most obvious example, but building a house, you need to lay a good foundation, right? Even if you want to build like any routines, you need to be able to start from the beginning. And here we're starting from identifying your hair type, addressing any common misconceptions you have about your hair, and so that you're able to tailor a routine that is specific to you, your own goals, and your own intention. Because one thing we're not doing here is comparing our hair journey to that of somebody else. You don't know what their hair goals are, you don't know what their hair intentions are, so you can't be compared. We all have different types of hair, we all have different textures of hair, we all have different porosities. We have 4 different hair types generally. So it goes straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, and coily hair. So all these hair textures have different characteristics, and there's so many simple techniques, simple ways to identify your hair textures and your hair porosity. One of my favorite ways of identifying your hair texture is just by washing the hair. And after you wash the hair, just let it air dry. Whatever the hair does after it's air dry, so pay attention to how the hair falls after you've washed it. So you're not blow drying it, you don't want to put any heat, you don't want to mimic any, and you don't want to introduce any products that are kind of messing with the original texture. Understanding your own hair type and your own hair porosity would actually help you to build a routine and find products that are specifically tailored to your own needs, so that you're able to just give your hair exactly what it needs when it needs it, whether it needs an extra boost of moisture, or it needs a protective style, or you just need straightening. Before I even get into it, I want you to begin to actually think about some of the hair care fears that you have. If you are subscribed to our mailing list, and we're sharing resources on the list, so we've already started to write down our fears. So yesterday we focused on just writing out the common fears that we had with our hair, and I want you to be able to do the same too. I'm just going to share some of the fears that I've written down, and I have also gathered from a plethora of women, and it's always the same. It's either we're dealing with our hair breaking or our hair shedding, or we're dealing with wash day, or we're dealing with the fact that our hair might not cooperate with us when we want it to cooperate with us. These fears, these insecurities are normal, and there's always a way around everything that you're dealing with. If you're starting your hair off the natural elements that it needs to thrive, your hair is just going to fall flat, it's just going to be limp, it won't do anything, no health. Sometimes you can just have long hair, but when you comb that hair every time, it's breaking every day. These are common fears. These are all common struggles that we deal with. I've dealt with hair loss, hair breakage all through last year. A couple of years ago, I was just wearing ponytails because ponytails always look so good, girl. so good. But if you wear these ponytails without treating the hair beforehand or treating your hair afterwards, or like not even giving your hair a break in between these ponytails, your hair would break. So these are just common fears, insecurities that we deal with. I remember when I realized that my hair was breaking so much. I remember how sad I felt, because our hair is a big part of our appearance, right? And if we decide that every other part of our body is going to look good, so your makeup is always on point, your style is always on point, but your hair is just anyhow, every time you step out, people are just going to see your hair first. Before, if they are nice, they'll go down and look at your body. Oh, you look nice. And nobody will ever say anything about your hair because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they just maybe think that's how you are. But we're all about promoting healthy habits, grooming, becoming a beautiful, badass, gorgeous girl, gorgeous woman that you are. So we're starting at the root of the problem, hair. Okay, we're going to be helping you, we're going to be guiding you through this journey. So we're doing this with a community of like-minded women, and we are using our community hashtag, which is Tangerine30. So feel free to share your concerns and any questions you have using the hashtag, so that we can find your posts and other women can find your posts too. We are on Twitter, we are on Threads, we're on Instagram, and of course we're on YouTube. And we're also going to be in your inbox every single week until the end of the 30th day, just pumping you with all the resources that you need to live your best and healthiest hair life. I'm interrupting this video to bring you healthy hair care. If you're looking for everyday cute accessories and combs that won't rip your hair, then go ahead and check out our collection of bamboo combs and neutral hair accessories. Bamboo combs have the same charge as our hair, which means that they prevent frizz, which causes hair breakage, amongst many other things. So as long as you have a healthy hair routine, or you're ready to start one today, then this is your sign that you need to make a switch to bamboo combs right now. The link to purchase everything would be in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Can't wait to see you on the other side of healthy hair. We're going to be setting our intentions. We're going to be setting clear intentions and goals for the next 30 days, so that at the end of the 30th day, you can look back on week 1 and say, oh, I remember when I was still an amateur, I was a beginner, but guess what? Now I am ready to do the hair care challenge, hair care routine that works for me. At the end of the 30th day, what do you want to have accomplished with your hair? Are there things in your current routine that shouldn't even be there? Are there things in your current routine you definitely keep doing more of? Because the truth is, the products that you're using don't necessarily grow your hair. It's the routine and the frequency that you're doing these things that are actually going to grow your hair and help with the health of your hair. So you can't just tell yourself, but I bought this stuff that they told me to buy. It's not doing anything for my hair after using it once. Stop playing, girl. Stop it. So you need a routine around this thing just so that it helps. Everybody that I have met with long hair, beautiful hair, healthy hair, has a routine. They all have a unique relationship with their hair. We've already sent out a couple of resources to help you overcome your hair care fears. So we're calling it a hair care journal, a hair care fear journal. So we're writing down all the negative thoughts we have that are surrounding our hair, whether it is, yesterday I went to wash my hair and I realized that my hair was breaking way more than it was supposed to be breaking. It made me feel sad. I don't like that feeling, so this is what I'm going to do about it. I am going to commit to the next 30 days so that I can actually get to the root of the problem. I want to figure out why my hair is breaking and what I can do to stop my hair from breaking. So these are the kind of little tips that you can expect in your email. So if you're not part of our email list, I don't want to say that you're missing out, but you're definitely missing out, girl. You've missed a couple of days, but I feel like you can always catch up because we post these recap videos every single week so that you're not left behind. We don't want anybody left behind. We want everybody to live their best hair life. There'll be simple tests that you can do. Competition is open. We're going to be interacting with as many of you that care to even interact with us. So don't sleep. Do not be shy, because everybody here has one thing and one thing on their mind: hair. We're all here to make our hair feel better, look better, just be better for us. Sometimes when we're going through stuff, we feel like it's just us. But the truth is that there's 1,001 other people that go through this with these fears and insecurities. So be sure to use our community hashtag. Our community hashtag is Tangerine30. So every time you share a post about your hair care journey, or you want to share pictures, or you want to ask questions, tweet it, go on Threads and write it, or share it on Instagram, write it, and use the hashtag Tangerine30 so that other women can find you, so that we can find your post, and so that we can interact with you as well. So feel free to interact with all the other gorgeous women in this community, just so that we are keeping ourselves accountable, and we know that I'm doing this for myself, but there's also somebody else that's doing this, so let us do this together. Do you know what I'm saying? With a couple of affirmations that you can say every day, so that anytime that fear sneaks into your subconscious, you know what to say to counter that fear. So one of my favorite intentions, one of my favorite affirmations for my hair is, you deserve the time. So instead of saying you, I'm going to put myself there. I deserve the time and the attention it takes to build a hair care routine. Because whether you want to hear it or not, the truth is everything good takes time. Okay, if you want to grow the longest hair you've had, you need to give it time, you have to give it attention, you have to give it what it needs. So you have to start to remove that block in your mind that tells you that, oh my gosh, my wash day is going to take me forever. Instead of it taking you forever, think about it as a moment where you're reconnecting with yourself. Light a candle, put on a playlist that makes you feel good. If you don't want to listen to music, listen to a podcast, listen to something that just just so that you're doing more than one thing at the same time. Thanks for watching this video for this long. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also share your thoughts with us in the comments. Use the community hashtag Tangerine30. Read the description box. Keep an eye on your emails for all the resources and emails, because we're going to be sending it to you. That's everything from me. If you have any more questions, leave it in the comments below. My name is Veronica, and thanks for watching this video.